Okay guys, so we're over here doing our 4 store segment. It's a new thing that we're rolling out to compare different food items and prices to help you guys make the best informed decisions on what to eat in terms of what you're putting in your body versus the cost, okay? So let's go ahead and start with great value ice cream. Today's segment is going to be on ice cream. So I'm a vanilla guy. I always liked vanilla and strawberry. I don't know why, but flip it over and here are your ingredients. And general rule of thumb is you always want the shortest list possible. The more ingredients, generally speaking, the more unhealthy the product is. And you don't see a ton here, but here are the things that stand out to me. So cellulose, gel, and gum. Your gums are fillers. It's not the worst thing in the world, but you go on and you see carrageenan. Carrageenan is a type of seaweed, and long-term exposure, some of you guys are asking me, what's so bad about carrageenan? Long-term exposure to carrageenan is that it is carcinogenic, which means it can give you cancer. And you might say, well, what doesn't give you cancer in this day and age? A lot of things give you cancer, and it's because of what they're putting in our foods. That's one of them. Again, you've got xanthan gum, that's another filler, and that's really it. So, but the carrageenan is the deal breaker for me, and pretty much all of these have bioengineered food ingredients. It doesn't say on here, so maybe this one doesn't. The price on this one, $2.78. So let's move on to Turkey Hills homemade vanilla. Price is $3.52. And you look at your ingredient list. Vanilla usually has fewer ingredients for some reason, but you do see cellulose gum and carrageenan. So it's got one less gum. Your price is again $3.52, so it's a little higher than the Great Value name brand. Okay, a lot of people, they seem to like Blue Bunny, but I'm going to tell you, I don't think it's a very good name brand, despite the nice looking packaging. Your price is $4.48, so it's a little higher. And let's go ahead and check out our ingredients. Right here. Doesn't look like a lot. Actually, this one here for vanilla is a good one because you got milk, cream, skim milk, sugar, egg yolks, natural flavors with vanilla extract, vanilla bean specks. This one passes my test. It's a little costlier at $4.48, but the vanilla flavor does not have the carrageenan. Other flavors do. Okay, so here are a couple name brands that I actually do like. And let me see here. I don't see a vanilla option for Hudsonville. Well, I guess it's right here. Creamery Blend Vanilla. Your price is $4.24, so it's comparable to Blue Bunny. Let's check out the ingredients on this one, shall we? Okay. Milk, cream, sugar, corn syrup. That's not very good. But it has cellulose gum, but it does not have carrageenan. So cellulose gum is a thickener. It's okay. It's not the best thing, but it's not a deal breaker. So this doesn't have carrageenan. It does have bioengineered, which a lot of your ice creams do, but this one does pass my test. My favorite flavor of Hudsonville is the Blue Moon. We actually just had a Blue Moon here recently, 2 nights ago. So that's pretty cool. Now Breyer's is another great name brand that I do like. Here is New York style cheesecake. I did try that once. It does not have carrageenan to my knowledge. Let's check it out. The price is $4.67. It's got a lot of stuff in it because it's a different flavor, but yeah, it doesn't have carrageenan there at the bottom. So I'm not saying this one passes my test, but if you really like that flavor, you want to try it every now and then, so be it. Now, here's the extra creamy vanilla. Actually here, right here, natural vanilla. This is the one I get. Made with fresh cream, sugar, and milk. And you look at that ingredient list. Milk, cream, sugar, skim milk, water, Terra gum, natural flavor. And your price on it, it would be the same. It's $4.67. So this is my best option for ice cream. It's the natural vanilla by Breyer's. Now Oreo, I won't waste my time because Oreo has the Leviathan cross on it, and that's a Freemason thing. It's actually made by Nabisco, but it actually does not have carrageenan listed in their ingredients. Now, it's a rather long list, but it's not as bad as some. I'm actually surprised to see that, because I thought that would have been like the worst one, but $4.97. Okay, so for 1 penny more than the Oreo one, you've got Velvet Ice Cream Old Time Vanilla at $4.98. And you see a really long list, a pretty long one. And right there at the bottom, it's got carrageenan and red number 40. It's got stabilizer, which is a guar gum. So anytime you see guar gum, it's a stabilizer or a thickener. Let's see here. High fructose corn syrup. Yeah, this one is definitely not one you want to buy. Stay away from Velvet for sure. Now some of these are kind of neat just because you do get the flavor of the Little Debbie snacks, and I always wonder why don't they call it Big Debbie, because those kind of snacks make you fat for sure, but they never call it Big Debbie. They want you to think that, you know, it's healthier than it is, I guess. Checking out the ingredient list, your price is $2.74 on the pint, and it's got guar gum, it's got red 40, cellulose gum, and it does not have carrageenan. That's the deal breaker, is the carrageenan. I can't find a vanilla option for Ben & Jerry's. I know a lot of people love this name brand. Here's brownie batter. A lot of people talk about this one. So check it out. Your price is $4.48 for a pint, so it's very pricey because they know a lot of people like it. But right there, you've got guar gum, carrageenan, corn syrup up top. I would stay away. Now, Grater's ice cream. I've heard of this name brand. I think it's actually out of Cincinnati. They would advertise it on WLW, the radio station. And look at this. Cream milk cane sugar. Cane sugar is a better option on your sugars. Skim milk, so it's less fattening. Eggs, vanilla bean extract. And you do have carob, bean gum, and guar gum, but no carrageenan, so this actually passes the test. But look at the price. $7.24 for a little pint. But hey, you know, that's why it costs more, is because it doesn't have that crap in it. Now, I've recently watched a YouTube video on specifically the Great Value brand of ice cream sandwiches and how they just don't melt. And I'm pretty sure that if you did this with other stores' versions of ice cream sandwiches, that they don't melt either. And I know my friend Shane, he eats these like they're going out of style. And I'm telling him, like, you got to stop doing it, because if they don't melt, it means it's not real ice cream. Like, what is it? If it was real ice cream, it would just melt right away. So, I mean, look at the price, $2.88 for 16 of them. I mean, that tells you right there that it's junk. It's pure junk you're putting in your body. While we're here, let's check out Klondike. $4.24. And how many are in here? Hold on here. So there's 6, okay. Let's see what we got here. So you've got locust bean gum, terra gum, high fructose corn syrup, but no carrageenan, so you can eat it. It's not the best option, but it's not as bad as some. Let's check out Skinny Cow. You get 6 ice cream sandwiches for $5.24. So it's a higher price. Vanilla Gone Wild. Looks good, doesn't it? Let's see our ingredients. Okay, so you've got, I usually start at the bottom, but you do see a guar gum at the top, corn syrup at the top, corn syrup again at the bottom, but I don't see the gums and I don't see carrageenan, so this one passes the test. This one's actually pretty good. And that is Skinny Cow for $5.24. That's a high price for 6 sandwiches, but if it's good, it's good. Okay, so let's check out Drumstick. I know a lot of people get these by Nestle. It's 8 cones, and it's on rollback here at Walmart for $6.73. Where are the ingredients here? Here we go. That doesn't look that bad. It's got carob, bean gum, guar gum, and that's really it as far as bad. So not bad for 8 of them in that price. It's still a little bit high, but it's not terrible. So there you have it. We have gone over several ice cream options, which ones have carrageenan, which ones don't. That's the deal breaker, because long-term ingestion of carrageenan is carcinogenic, which means it will give you cancer if you eat it over years. Now, the gums, they're okay. They're fillers and stabilizers. They're not the best thing, but it's not necessarily going to kill you. And Red 40, you want to try to stay away from Red 40. We only identified one name brand of ice cream that had that. That was, I believe it was the Little Debbie one, I think. Or no, it was the strawberry cheesecake one. So there you have it. My #1 recommendation is Breyer's Natural Vanilla.